So I'm trying this Dritz fabric stick glue, water soluble. In my continued just sort of interest, I could pick this up for $3 or $4 at Joann Fabrics. Also had a coupon, and I've just taken some strap here and I put just a little bit, maybe a little more than 1/4 of an inch, little smudge of it along, rubbed it along the seam of this argon. This is the 67 argon, and I just took some of this extra baffle material I had laying around, and I'm just going to press it down here, and we'll see how it holds up here. So, just my initial impression of it is that not even waiting any for it to dry. I don't think it's really a matter of waiting to dry with this kind of stuff. What I want to see is that if I pick it up, move it around and such, will it hold? So far, so good. So, see if I can just kind of sit you here for a minute. Hold on. Yeah. So, turn my finger a little bit. There we go. So here it is. It feels pretty good. You have to try to sew through it here and see how it holds up. It's still holding here as I kind of move it around. I don't need it to hold really, really stiff. Just seems like it's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's going to be good enough to sew and hold it. It'll peel off if I pull it, but it's kind of sticky. I think this is going to work. So I'm thinking a combination of the Wonder Tape maybe, or maybe just this. I don't know. I'm not sure how long this will last. How many different runs of the baffles I can do with it. I didn't use a lot. It came with like a little bit, tiny little couple millimeters sticking up already, and I used that for this one strip. So it's kind of a question of how much I use. But I think I just got to get better at applying it a little less. I kind of applied it a little bit wide. You have to turn it on its edge and apply it like this, and I think it'll do the same thing. So let's see what it does in the sewing machine. So let's just see how it holds as I sew it through here. I got my thing here ready. I'm just gonna have it kind of laid out here, and increase my stitch length a bit. Actually, let's increase my stitch a lot more. Okay, and alright, so I'm using a bigger stitch than I usually would. Let's see how it kind of goes through and holds. And okay. Seems to be holding fantastic. Yeah. Oh baby. Turn up the speed here and see how we do. Okay. That's great. And let's see what she looks like here. Walk over here. Sit it down. I haven't done a stitch this long before. I put it on 5. I'm planning on doing a longer stitch, so I'm not sure if I'll have to adjust the tension, but it seems to have put a nice stitch into that. I didn't. So, that looks good, man. So, I really think that there's some great options, I think, for folks. My aunt's a seamstress. She said you're going to have a real annoying time with these fabrics, kind of like doing a whole lot of those baffles with how slippery they are and goofy. This either this glue and or Wonder Tape by Dritz, this is going to be the way to go. There's another product on Amazon called Roxanne is the brand name, Baste It or something like that. When you type in basting glue into Amazon, it's the top hit. It's kind of interesting too because you just apply a little drop every once in a while. It'll be a little different. But this is nice because this glue here, you can put it continuously and it's going to adhere pretty well continuously. So, you know, I see that as working particularly well. And it's not so much on there like actually in a way it's better than the Wonder Tape, because while you are sticky, let's see if I can see it here, you are still sticky here. It's not a lot of stuff. I think it won't account for a lot of weight when you're done. So, you know, I don't know if it'd mess with the down. I probably would rinse the quilt out with some warm water before I go on to the down stage, just to get any of the residue out. Probably a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So there you have it. I think it's a wonderful way, I mean, for folks to just kind of attach these baffles. And I think once you get to the second shell, where you would take another piece of shell like this, hold on, where you would need to then, well, actually I'll get this fabric here and show you. This will be the other one. You know, you got to come, like when you have to come over here and attach the other fabric to the other shell, to the other baffle, having this might be even better because you can kind of get it all together and, you know, be a little easier to work with, I think. So, you know, a little small investment to make the sewing process for the baffles a little easier, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Take care.